Man was helping his wife clean the car when he suddenly noticed a note on the floor in the back. He opens it to find a small ticket for a hotel room. This made David very puzzled. Since they got married, they have never been to a hotel. What's even more strange is that the car's odometer is 10,000 kilometers more. And David also found that there was an extra key on the key fob. In order to verify his suspicions, he found the hotel room according to the ticket. After the key was inserted, what David feared happened. Luckily, it was daytime, so he didn't run into his wife. But the mess on the bed said it all. Then David noticed the photo album on the bed. Inside was a photo album of his wife's private life. There was also a picture of a man holding a baby. He got on the elevator and went home to find out what was going on. At the same time, the wife who was about to go out put the pills on the plate and cut it in half, puts it in a bottle and dissolves it. Finally, she poured the ant-covered milk powder into the bottle and shakes it vigorously. The woman fed the dirty milk to her young daughter with her own hands. Soon the baby fell into a deep sleep, but she didn't care and went to her lover's date with great joy. At that moment, David, who knew everything, rushed home. When he saw the ants in the bottle, David panicked. He rushed to his daughter's room and found her unconscious, so he rushed to the hospital with his daughter. David's heart felt as if it was cut by a knife as he watched his daughter wailing in pain. He decided to punish this cruel woman, and this process shows David's high intelligence to the fullest. David is usually an introvert and not very expressive. Due to the economic crisis, he lost his job. Apart from being a housewife, he spends his free time reading romance novels. His wife is the director of a foreign language institution. Since David lost his job, women have been looking at him differently. Their lifestyles have changed over time. David lived frugally. His wife, on the other hand, was a spendthrift. That day, she and her assistant were just about to have an affair when the receptionist called. The wife asked the receptionist to send David away, but her husband was waiting at the door. The nervous woman unlocked the door and stabilized herself. She tells David she's organizing paperwork with her assistant. She then introduced them to each other. David's suspicions begin to grow when he sees the awkwardness of their faces.